and Kula came here is what do young grizzly bears know instinctually and what does the mother teach them? So one thing we learned is they had no idea how to build a hibernation den their first winter. And that's probably one of the large reasons why cubs don't survive is they don't know how to den up for the winter. The mother provides that for the first couple of years. So we watched them and they went and laid down on the plywood floor and didn't really know what to do. So we kind of built them a bed to the best of our abilities. And they liked that. And the next year they made an attempt. And by the third year they were building it all themselves. So now in the fall we provide them with a big mound of silver fir, amabilis fir, that's their favorite type of branch. We'll provide them a big mound of that and they'll drag it in, make the bed. Kula does most of the bed building. Grinder watches, and we've actually seen Grinder go in and pull a branch out that Kula doesn't like, or that he didn't like, and Kula had put in. So a little bit of give and take.
More picky.
Yeah, and then we watch them, and once they're getting more into that stage, we'll actually decrease the food. And as the snow builds up on the ground, we cut the food off. That's another trigger. A lot of traditional zoos will feed the bears year-round, and they don't actually, if there is a solid food source, they don't go into that proper dormancy period. So we taper the food off, and then once the snow is quite high, we cut them off food completely. And usually within a couple weeks of that, they're ready to hibernate. And then they're spending most of the time inside their bear den. We close and lock the door. And then we have to take down all this fencing. So this fencing has to come down every winter time because the snow, we had snow to the top of this building this year. And that would just, as the snow shifts and refreezes, it would destroy our fence. So it's a big effort here. We have to take it all down and then put it all back up. But if you have a chance, you can walk right around the habitat, and on the far side is their bear hotel, we like to call it. That's where they spend the winter time, so you can see that building, and they're in there all winter long. And then they come out into these habitats in the springtime.
Do they plan to release them? I mean, 30 to 20 years. Right?
Yeah, Grinder and Kula won't be released just because they got too accustomed to people. They're pretty used to us. They're not aggressive per se, but they don't really know to fear people. Yeah, they go sit outside of McDonald's and